Okay, hi, I'm Christina.
Hello, I'm Kristen.
We're bilingual speech therapists from Bilinguistics in Austin, Texas, and we just wanted to share a couple of apps with you that we have found to be really useful in therapy. I am going to go first. I'm going to talk about this app called Ludo, spelled Ludo, and it's a really simple app. Again, it's not even really a speech app. It's just kind of a game app that you can incorporate into speech to make it a little bit more fun. And if you've ever played Trouble, the game Trouble, it's the game Trouble. So it looks like this. We already started this game because if you ever played Trouble, it can take a couple minutes to get a game started. So this app is free, which I love the free apps. And you can use it, it's basically, I guess, just to take turns. So I'm going to just talk about the game itself, how it works. So you can use up to 4 players, as you can tell. You can personalize them to include the names. So you tap the name. Oh, well, we already set it up, so I guess not. When you start setting it up, every color has a little square like this, and you tap it, and you can put in the name. So you can see there's a K here and a C over here. So that was Kristen, and this is me. So to start the game, you roll the dice. It's here in the middle. And again, this game has already started. When you first start the game, you roll the dice, and the highest roll gets to go first. So that can be a little bit confusing sometimes for kids, where they don't understand they don't get to move right away. But what I really like about this game, I'm going to move, so I just had my turn, is that the dice, if you can tell, is the color of whoever's turn it is. So it's real cute. Right now it's red because it's Kristen's turn. So Kristen, you want to go?
All right. Oops, sorry.
You touch the dice. There you go. You move 4 spaces, and you touch the little token. You're red.
Where am I? I'm right up here.
And it projects. So if y'all notice, there was a little black dot in that spot, so it was projecting where she could move. Because if you have more than one circle on there, you have to decide which one you want to move. Anyways, you can tell how this could be used in therapy. Just taking turns. After each turn or before each turn, you have to do a certain task outside of the iPad.
You could ask a question or maybe work on a given articulation target or sound to work on and take turns. What else?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I have one child that I work with that she is working on the K sound on her velar. She's fronting those. So before her turn, I have her say "Yo quiero mi turno." That's it. And so just practicing that in phrases, structured phrases, and then before my turn, she has to read. Well, not read, but she knows the pictures. She has to say that picture 5 times, and then I go, and we just keep going like that. And it's fun. If you've ever played Trouble, then you know this game, but another just kind of fun aspect to it is, so say that I am on this spot right here. I'm Kristen, and I'm red, and I'm right here, and I roll a 2, and I go 1, 2, and I land right on that token, then it sends this guy back to his home base, and the kids love that. They love playing with each other and being like, oh, I'm going to eat you. It's really fun, and then it just keeps them excited and engaged, which can make all the difference in therapy. So yeah, that's the app. Play around with it. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, it's free, so you don't lose anything just downloading it and playing around with it. Something to note, it usually takes more than a session to finish the game, and within the game, you can save up to 1 game. So if you're using it with just a certain group of kids, that's fine. You just keep the game. Otherwise, you might have to say, whoever's ahead in this round at the end of the therapy session is the winner, which is what matters. No, it's not, but you know what I mean. So that's the app. It's called Ludo. We'll put a link to it down at the bottom. And now Kristen is going to talk about the bestest app. Do you want me to hold it for you?
Yeah, sure. So this is an app that many of you may be familiar with. It's called Doodle. And it's actually just a cookie decorating app. It's not specifically a speech app, but there's a number of ways, as you'll see if you haven't seen this before, that we can work on speech using this app. So you basically just start by selecting what kind of cookie you want. And we are going to do today just a basic sugar cookie. And so you can, actually, let's go back, sorry. New cookie. So if you select recipes, sugar cookie, it gives you a list of the ingredients, which is kind of a good way that kids can work on sequencing and following directions. and then it tells you what steps you need to do in the correct order. So select the flour. Kids can have fun with this by sifting the flour. Very fun.
Good verb.
The baking powder, and then you have to tilt the screen. And then next we have the salt, and kids can have fun shaking. So yeah, there's a lot of good verbs in this that you can work on. Next, when you put in the butter, it lets them cut. So again, other opportunities for working on good action verbs and describing.
What's Kristen doing? She's cutting the butter.
With the sugar and the egg, they can tap on it to crack it open. So you can, use good descriptive vocabulary. And the vanilla, you can also tilt to pour.
I don't know how to pour it.
Or maybe it's the other direction. But you can play around with it, and kids will have fun.
We've seen it happen, y'all. Oh, there we go. You just have to, there.
Oh, you have to turn it all the way upside down.
Because that's how it works in gravity.
Then once you have your cookie, you can once you have your ingredients, you can mix up all of the ingredients and then roll it out. And then you can select your cookie cutter, and we're just going to do a cute little flower today. And then you can put it in the oven. So you'll click on bake, and you can ask kids, this is good for working on prepositions or just working on vocabulary, where is your cookie in the oven? And then to decorate, you can ask them what type of frosting they'd like. And then there's also some other fun decorating choices that they can make here regarding sprinkles, or they can do piping, and there's candies that they can decorate it with. And then there's actually an additional, before they get to eat their cookie, you can turn it into a puzzle where multiple kids could take turns. So this is another activity where kids can take turns selecting what they want to do with the cookie, and then you can help them figure out how to put the puzzle together. And you can show them how to put together a puzzle. And then from there, they get to eat it, which is the best part. Along with the really fun sound that it makes when they eat the cookie. So again, this is a great app to work on many different things. Turn taking, describing. They can also work on action verbs, sequencing,
Yeah, you can tell how
directions.
this app could be an entire session. You could probably do a week, like you said before, because you talk about it beforehand. It's one of those, if you want to go crazy and make cookies, you could do that the next session.
That would be a really fun follow-up activity too. To make some real cookies afterwards. So it's just another fun app to shake up your speech therapy and add something new to the mix.
Spice it up. Oh my goodness. That was off the top of our heads, y'all. Okay, so that's Cookie Doodle. It costs 99 cents. And those are our apps. Do you want to hear a joke?
I do want to hear a joke.
Oh, the other thing about Cookie Doodle, that one, like the instructions and everything, I don't think they come in Spanish. So that's just something that you would have to modify, you know? Helping kids problem solve. How are we going to figure out what comes next? So that being said, so Spanish, we work with primarily bilingual children, lots of Spanish-speaking children. So my joke today is going to be in Spanish.
Ooh.
Okay. Habían dos peces nadando juntos, dos amigos, y un pez le pregunta al otro, le dice, oye, ¿y tu papá qué hace? Y le contesta el otro pez, nada.
Okay, so for those of you that do not speak Spanish, I will tell you that the joke was quite funny.
It was hilarious.
It was plan words. And
nada can mean swim or nothing.
Right.
So the fish asked the other fish what his dad does, and he said, nada, because like nothing, that he swims because he's a fish. Anyways, this video is a little bit more longer than 5 minutes, but we'll get our act together, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Hope you enjoy the apps.
Yeah.